Greetings everyone, I'm Ritika Saini, a final year BTech Computer Science undergrad from Bennett University. Discussing more about my internship experience, I would first like to display gratitude towards my university and professors for motivating me to pursue this internship as a step for advancement of my career. I'm grateful for constant guidance provided by my professors. I would also like to thank my mentors, Mrs. Shraddha Chauhan and Anvesha Datta, for this brilliant opportunities. So basically, I worked as a full stack web developer intern at SolarSecureSolutions for a duration of 2 months, starting from 4th June 2022. It was overall a great learning experience for me and it provided me exposure to industry projects. Here I will be discussing about the learning objectives of my internship, the whole internship roadmaps, the minor and the major project, and I'll be also sharing my certificate with you guys. The learning objective of this internship is basically that we learned how to write better code, how to write clean and lean code, how to make our code perform better. We mastered basic and advanced topic of JavaScript. We learned how to make front-end application using React and Redux. We used node.js to write server-side JavaScript application. We also implemented user authentication and payment modules for the apps. We used express.js and SQL to create database and connect it through our app. I have divided my whole internship into 4 milestones. The first milestone was rather an easy one. We basically learned how to use HTML and CSS and how to implement their basic tags. The second milestone consisted of making minor projects on vanilla JavaScript. The third milestone was working on Node.js, and the fourth and final milestone included payment modules and PayPal integration and using of XAMPP. Discussing more about HTML and CSS basics, we learned how to use tags, document object manipulation, and bootstrap classes. JavaScript projects, we gained exposure of using JavaScript on the front end of the website. We created basic animations using CSS and JavaScript. We established connectivity between the pages and created dynamic editing from JS of HTML and CSS pages. The most interesting milestone of all, the third milestone, included working on Node.js. We started from learning how to create HTTP servers. We worked on major projects and connected database to our main application. We utilized express.js to work for the same. We also utilized express sessions to retrieve data from users. In this module, we also learned how to integrate PayPal for payment module. Milestone, we utilize XAMPP to work on PHP admin and also use MySQL commands to manipulate the database from JavaScript as well as from the admin itself. We build basic functionalities to verify the status of the orders and their payment status. This is the list of the 8 minor projects we built during the training period of our internship. This included form validation, counter application quiz, navigation bar, etc. Now I'll be giving you the demo of the major project we built. So now I will be walking you through my project. This is basically a fast food chain restaurant demo website. So let's first explore the front end of the website. As we scroll down, you can see a menu. The food items are categorized on basis of their type. There are many food items included in the menu. As we scroll down further, you can see the about of our restaurant. The same pages can be navigated through the navigation bar on the top. For example, here is our menu, and here is a separate page for about section. Let's try and order something. If I click on the name of the product, the full description of it will be loaded, and from here also I can singularly add it to the cart. Now here we can change the quantity in the cart as well, depending on our needs. Let's check out and try how our payment functionality works. So we will be given a checkout form which is mandatory to fill. In case we miss out some details, then it will show an error and will not let us proceed. See, that's how it will not let us proceed. It will show us an error and will ask us to completely fill the form. Here now my order total is displayed. As you can see, it's rupees 240. I have two options to pay for it using PayPal or debit or credit card. This both options are supported by PayPal only. For the purpose of this demo, I'll be using Sandbox environment on PayPal. So we are provided with an example personal account. As you can see here, here are the credentials of the account. The name is John Doe, and I'll be copying the password for the same. Now it will redirect us to the final payment confirmation page. Pay now. Now our payment is successful. So we are brought to the thank you page. We shall remember our order ID and confirm if our order is actually sent to the database. The last three digits are 894. Let's head to the database and check if we have received the order. As you can see in the order table, the last order recently received by my name and email ID. Let's see if the payment is successful because over here it says paid, but have we actually received the payment? Yes, we have received the payment. Here we can see the order ID as well as the transaction ID and date and time of it. This is the certificate shared by the company after the fruitful completion of my internship.